What's up, everybody? Know it's been a while. Figured I'd jump on and share some things, talk about some things. I hope everybody's been well, healthy, safe, secure, and just progressing and elevating. With that being said, man, I don't, I don't. It's hard to believe what's going on out here today, with everything on every level, any category you can think of, any topic you can think of, everything you can think of. It's almost unbelievable what's being done, what's being said, how corrupt things are, how backward things are. Behind the scenes. In between the lines. But my main thing right now is I cannot believe we're going through a serious mental health crisis right now. I guarantee you, 50, 100 years from now, they're going to be talking about this time. They're going to be talking about this era and how bad people's mental health is, and how much people are struggling when it comes to mental health, psychological, emotional. It's like people don't know what to do with their feelings, so because of that they're doing anything and everything. You know, um, I don't know what the future holds for men and women, especially in this country. Um, as far as dating, marriage, relationship, love, family, as far as all that, it's hard to think about, and it's scary to think about what it's going to come to in this country specifically. I mean, the whole world is messed up, don't get me wrong, but this country specifically, man, there's just things going on here that's just not happening other places. And we'll get in detail with that another time, but it's just like, I'm sure you can use your imagination and figure that one out. There's just things happening and going on here that's just not happening and going on in other places, man. And that's why everyone I talk to, it's like I'm trying to emphasize as much as I can and promote and influence and inspire people as much as I can to go back to Africa. Black people especially, to move back to Africa, go back to Africa. And start fresh, start over, start a new life, do things differently, do things better. They don't want you to know that you can have such a better life in another place other than here, whether it's financial, whether it's love, relationship, family, career, building, whatever it may be. They don't want you to know that you can do it and do it better somewhere else. And it's just so sad what it's coming to between human beings as a whole. Everyone is scared of each other. Everyone's paranoid. Everyone is stereotyping somebody. Someone's always profiling someone. Someone's always judging someone. It seems like nothing's ever enough. Attention is the root to all evil. Rejection and neglect is the root to all evil. If someone feels like you rejected them or neglecting them, watch out. If someone feels like you're not giving them the attention they demand or feel like they deserve, watch out. And this goes for family as well. It's like I'm noticing that people want you to do, think, say, and move how they think you should. All right? I'm going to say that again. People want you to move, think, operate, and do as they think you should. And that is becoming a huge, huge problem in the world, much less in relationships, at your job, at your whatever. school, no matter where you are, it seems like this is the mentality now, and this is the mindset, and this is why so many people, I think, just simply can't coexist and simply be around each other, because of just the mentalities, man. It's like the mentalities are so different, and this is only something that I know because this is something that I'm experiencing and picking up on. It seems like the more, as each day that goes by, whether it's someone I'm talking to that I've known already or known for years, I've dealt with, or someone that I'm meeting for the first time, it's like it's the same logic almost, man, and the same mindset that exists so much. It's like the masses of people have that same mentality, that same mindset, and it's like that's why the shit is crumbling and going down the way it is, man, right before our eyes. And I was talking to this mother the other day, this single mother, of course, and I'm like, she tells me she has a son that plays football, and I asked her, I'm like, yo, is your son any good in football? And she's like, she doesn't know. And it's like, all right, I get it that you never liked football, I get it that you never watched football, I get it that you're not a football fan, but it's like the fact that you have a teenage son playing, I mean, he's literally out there risking his life, his body, and you don't know if he's any good. It's like it's things like that that just bothers me, because it's like you're raising a young black boy, and from the looks of it and from the sounds of it, he doesn't have the support or the attention that he really needs to progress and elevate and get better and go take it to the max. So it's like, if he was to make it to the NFL and start making all kind of crazy money, I bet you would know if he was any good then. I bet you would be expecting him to take care of your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, man. And it's like so many of these young mothers out here, man. It's like y'all just go and do whatever with whoever, whenever, however, and then expect like the most out of these guys when it comes to them giving you a baby or starting a family with you. It's like, outside of your uncontrollable desires, pleasures, and satisfactions, what possibly gave you the hint or the light bulb in your head that, oh yeah, he'll be a good dad, he'll be a good husband? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is it that is going through y'all's mind, if anything, when y'all come across these dudes? And it's like, and I'm realizing that when women come across a man, like a real man that got some sense about him, got some logic about him, got things going for himself, he got his head on straight, it's like, we may as well be an alien around y'all at this point, yo. It's like, those type of men, it's like we may as well be an alien around y'all. For the simple fact that y'all just never even y'all never even thought that y'all could come across someone so different and someone so unfamiliar to what you're used to and what you have dealt with and gone after and given yourself to for all these years, that has you in the position that you're in now, you know, going from guy to guy to guy. And that's the thing too. It's like, y'all got all these different men meeting your children that aren't their fathers. You get what I'm saying? It's like you got your children meeting all these different men. It's like, you don't think it has an effect and it's not going to do nothing. But now you're not going to know that. 10, 15 years, 20 years from now, it's going to blow up and it's going to smack you in the face. Because your son is not going to respect you. He's not going to respect you to an extent because of all these different men that was not his father coming around him in his young upbringing life. And now he's confused, angry, bitter with you because he doesn't know how he should be, how he should move. He didn't learn anything from his father. His father wasn't there. So now he's just going by whatever you're showing him, and all you're showing him is guy. And you expect different results. Every new guy you bring in, you expect him to do this and that and that, but really he just wants to get his nut off and forget about your goofy ass. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're left in a position like where you hate men now, or you hate relationships now, and it's just like, what part are you playing in this shit? What part are you taking in this shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and that's another thing, bro. Like, people do not want to take accountability for nothing, man. Nothing, bro. It's like people are so caught. It's like people are so stuck in their pride and their egos and the way they think things are supposed to go in their lives and in their, their ways. And it's just like, to the point where no accountability is taken for any action, anything, nothing. So therefore, you continue to move the same way you've been moving, and you continue to end up with the same results that you've been getting, and then you're miserable, you're mad, you're lonely, you're sad. It's like, and it's like it's the same cycle until you're 50, 55, 60, and you're just old, bitter, and miserable, just like all the rest of these women that are out here. So it's like, I have come to the conclusion that I'm not going to get married in this country. I'm not going to find a wife in this country. This is just not going to happen, man. I mean, she's going to have to really be on a whole nother level, with her body. And when I say with her body, I mean the way she uses her body, the way she conducts herself, the way she keeps it under wraps, man. And it seems like that's because it's like women are getting so conflicted with the feeling of being lonely and not having someone around, because this is the thing, man. Nature is undefeated. Okay? I don't care how much you think you don't need a man. I don't care how much you think you can do it all by yourself. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care how strong you think you are. Nature is undefeated, and nature will kick your ass every single time. And every time you get those urges and those feelings and those emotions, like you want to be around a man and with a man and acquainted with a man, in tune with a man, connected with a man, it's like the more and more you try and fight that and deny that, the more miserable you're going to be. And the more you're going to go out here and just try and jump with Pookie and Ray Ray to try and fulfill those feelings and fulfill that and fill that void, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's never going to work out. You're just going to keep piling up bodies, and to the point you're just going to be ran through, and just, that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like guys are going to meet you, come across you, and they're going to automatically categorize you because they're going to already know what kind of woman you are and how you move and how you look. Y'all can get mad about this shit all y'all want to, but this is what's happening. Like, this is literally what's happening. And it's like, women don't want to accept the true fact of this shit until it's you. You gonna come around a guy that you actually gonna like and actually gonna think different, but he's gonna peep how you are. He's gonna see how you think. He's gonna know how you, a real man I'm talking about, a man that actually can give you something, a man that can actually give you a life, actually can give you a family, actually can provide, protect. I'm talking about a real man. A real man is gonna see right through your ass every time, and he's gonna automatically place you in a certain category, and that category is the bin zone. Just pump, pass. That's it. And that's, so many women are falling in that category and falling in that group because of how y'all conducted yourselves and how y'all still continue to conduct yourselves and carry yourselves. And all you good ladies out there, are you good women out there that aren't like the way I'm talking, y'all better stop hanging out with your hoe ass friends. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. You better stop hanging out with your hoe ass friends and trying to follow behind them, because if that's not you, you're gonna end up just like them, being around them. Even if it's not you and that's not the life you live and that's not how you are, you're gonna end up just how lonely, miserable, and bitter and stubborn as they are, because you hung around them and lived the lifestyle that they lived and you weren't really like that. You could have had you a good man out here. You could have had you a good life out here, but you chose not to because you wanted to be like your homegirls, and you wanted to be up underneath your homegirls and move like your homegirls. If you got 10 lions, walking down the street, right? You got 10 lions walking down the street. You can't tell any of them apart. You don't know which one is not going to eat your ass. You know what I'm saying? You could be the lion that's a vegetarian. You never heard a fly in your life, but you're hanging out with 9 other carnivores looking for blood. You're hanging around that. So from a distance, we as men, we can't tell the difference. We can't tell that you're not like them. We see you with them, so we're gonna automatically assume that you run the streets like them. You hot city girl, hot summer just like them. So it's just like, this is what it's coming to. And it's like, so take this for an example. You're never gonna see a good man, a good independent man that has something going for himself running with a pack of niggas. You ain't never gonna see it. You're just never gonna see it. It's like you're never gonna see dudes that are got something going for themselves, something going about themselves, running and hanging with a bunch of other dudes. Because any man in his right mind and any man with some sense is gonna know and is gonna see that most of these dudes that they're around or hanging around just ain't no good for them, and ain't going nowhere in life, ain't doing nothing with themselves. And it's like they're gonna know that. We're gonna know that off jump. We're gonna know that we're gonna have to separate ourselves. We're gonna know that we're gonna have to separate in order to elevate. You know what I'm saying? In order to progress and to be better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know this shit is so messed up, man. It is so messed up. It's so messed up from the root to the tree, man. The apples ain't falling too far. You got the kids, you got the younger generations growing up being just like the parents. You got little girls dressing like grown women. You got young girls using this social media as like the social media is raising the younger generation. That's the only thing raising the generation. You know what I'm saying? It's like these kids get more parenting and more attention and more nurturing and more love from their teachers and their coaches than they do their own parents, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're actually getting more interaction and more anything from their teachers and parents than they are at home, and that's the problem. That's where we're at, and that's what's going on out here, keeping everyone like in this little bubble. It's like this little bubble of just anything goes, man. Anything goes, and anyone that tries to go outside that bubble or look outside that bubble or do something outside that bubble is X'd off, condemned, shamed, ridiculed, and it's just unfortunate. Like, this is the life we're living. It's like, it's scary to even bring a child into this world. It's scary right now to bring a child into this world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at the future that the kids are going to have to deal with when we're old. When we're our parents' age, look at what the kids are going to have to deal with. I can't even imagine what's going to be going on at those times, in those times. How do we even survive those times? How are we even going to make it past those times? How are we going to survive these times? How are we going to make it past these times right here that we're dealing with? You know what I'm saying? You got dudes running from their families, dudes that don't want to take care of their families. Women leaving their babies at home. Women leaving their babies in the driveway while they inside doing whatever with whoever, of course. It's like y'all got no morals, man. Like, no values. It's like y'all deadass do anything. It's like you leaving your baby in the driveway to go do whatever with whoever, and at the same time keeping the baby from the father. And it's like, we out here, we wonder why all these dudes are locked up and throwing their lives away, and all these dudes snap and go crazy when they get whiff of women doing shit like this with their children. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not a violent guy. I don't condone putting my hands on a woman, but Lord help me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord help me and Lord forgive me if I was to ever be in a position like that, where a woman is just carelessly doing whatever with my child, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, Lord help. Like, it's like I can't even almost have blame all these guys that are locked up right now for just wilding out and spazzing because they just simply had enough of dealing with the bullshit with these chicks when it comes to them. They're doing whatever with their kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about deadbeat fathers. I'm not talking about dads that are not in their kids' lives and not trying to be in their kids. I'm talking about the good men, the good fathers that are that messed up, slipped up with some dumbass chick, and they're trying to be in their child's life and do good by their child, and the woman is just completely castrating him and humiliating him and degrading him and keeping their child away from him while she's out here doing whatever. When in reality, the best thing for that child probably is to be with the father and the grandmother or something, because the mother is just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? The mother is just not passing the test, man. And just completely dropping the ball. And this is why there's so many kids. It's like, when I be talking about this shit, people be trying to be like, oh, you're mean. You sound mean. I sound mean? Go to the fucking group homes and go to the fucking juvenile detention centers. Go to the kids shelters and ask them how mean their parents are. How about you go ask them how mean their parents have been to them? You know what I'm saying? Ask them how mean their parents' teaching skills and parenting skills are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the mean truth. This is the ugly truth. And no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to acknowledge it. No one wants to do nothing about it, because the majority of the people, the masses of the people, are the very motherfucking ones I'm speaking about. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. Everyone is jealous. Everyone is hating, yo. I cannot believe, like, this has to be like the most jealous country. And because of the way this country was started and founded and built, it's like jealousy is the culture here. You know what I'm saying? It's like all it's about here is who has the most money, who has the biggest this, the best that. And that's literally how this country stemmed. And it's like it literally has everyone in the same mentality now that, oh, I gotta be better than you. I have to have more than you. I have to have bigger things than you. I have to have, and if I don't, I'm gonna take it from you. I'm gonna hate you for it. I'm going to envy you for it. I'm gonna kill you for it. That's the culture. That's the mentality. I don't want to be here, man. I don't want to be here. And it's like, and this is the thing that makes it the worst. It don't even has to do, it don't got to do with nothing you own, nothing you have, not the way you look. It's like not the way you speak. It's like just you for being who you are. You can simply just have a better attitude than someone. You can simply just have a more joyful personality or demeanor than someone, and they will literally hate you for that shit, yo. Just because, like, it's like, if you're a joy to be around, and they see how other people enjoy being around you, or how other people talk you up, or how other people just adore you, they will literally hate your ass for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's like, it's good to not, like, you can't be around people that don't like you, man. And I'm not saying you're supposed to care about who likes you and who don't. What I mean by that is, like, you should not stop trying to surround yourself and be around and deal with people who just genuinely don't like you. If a vibe feels off from someone, that means it is off. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't confuse it. Don't misconstrue this shit. It's like, if you feel like someone's competing with you and feel some certain way towards you, 9 times out of 10, that's a legit feeling. That's a legit thought, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful around people like that. You can't be around someone that's in competition with you and hating you at the same time. It's just not going to be a good outcome. It's not going to be a good result. When you watch these detective shows and you watch all these homicide shows and stuff, most almost 90% of the person, 90% of the people who were killed by someone was by someone they know, someone that was in their family, and someone that they knew that just did not like them for whatever reason. It's almost always that same result and outcome in story, almost identical every time. Um, you cannot be around people jealous of you, not liking you, in competition with you. You have to separate. You have to have the discernment and the knowledge to know when it's time to go, when it's time to separate yourself, because other people are just not operating on that level, man. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I hope this is making sense to somebody, yo. It's like most people are not operating or vibrating on that level, yo. Most people's vibration and energy levels are so low, bro. Like you just have no idea. It's like it's amazing to me that so many people even wake up and get out the bed and go on about their lives the way so many people be thinking and feeling within themselves. It's like it's unbelievable, man. You know, it's like so many people are out here, just living. Nothing, no morals, no values, no dreams, no motivation, no inspiration, just out here. And it's no wonder people are just out here killing each other or killing themselves or just doing the most wildest thing. It's no wonder because there's just no regard there. There's nothing there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been thinking about The Walking Dead a lot lately. I don't know why, but it's almost like life has been like The Walking Dead lately, bro. It's like you just got a bunch of people that are just mindless out here. Just it's like this shit is really like Zombieland. That show is so subliminal to me to real life. You have no idea, bro. It's like look at how crazy people are. It's like people are actually insane, bro. Oh my gosh, like I'm trying not to talk with so much emotion and passion. People think you're angry when you talk about emotion and passion. But anyway, it's like, you know, it's just unbelievable, man. And this is another thing too. It's like people want to tell you how to do everything that they never did. People want to tell you and explain to you how to be, how to think, how to move, and how to do things, and that they never even did. Shit they don't even practice themselves, bro. Shit they don't even do themselves, but they want to tell you to do it. They want to tell you how to do it. It's like the only reason why all this shit is like just so mind-boggling to me is because it's like it's all new to me. You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought that it would be this bad. I was so naive and so oblivious to how people were. I thought everyone was like me. I thought everyone thought like me. I thought everyone felt the way I did. And it's like how fucking wrong I was, man. How fucking wrong I was. But it's like I'm glad that I woke up to it when I did, and I didn't continue down that blind path of just how people are, you know? It's like I'm so aware. It's so crazy that I feel like I'm so aware of how people are right now, how people think and how people act, that I'm starting to feel and think other people are starting to notice the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like other people are literally starting to notice, like, just what type of time I'm on, what level I'm on, to the point where it's like people know that they just can't bullshit me about anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh damn, this nigga woke up. Let me not say anything or look at him anymore. Like, you know, that's the energy I'm getting from people now, because it's like I see through your shit, man. I see through your shit. I see how you move. I see who you hang out with. I see what you do. There's no way in hell you think you're gonna come to me and try it with me or try it on me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, no, no. Go try it with Pookie and Ray Ray the same way you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? And leave me the fuck out of it. Because and that's the point and the position I'm at with everybody, yo. It's like I'm like, yo, I am separating myself from you. I ain't trying to like associate, deal with you, do business with you, nothing. Because it's like now I see how you move and how you are, and how you think, and it's just like it ain't something that I want to be around or be a part of. And that's with anything and everyone, bro. Anything and everyone. Like it's just not if you want to live a long, healthy, abundant life, um, your best bet is to separate, focus on yourself, build, get around the people that always had your back. Get around the people that love you unconditionally. Get around the people that support you unconditionally, care for you unconditionally, speak to you unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? It's like these days people only speak to you or talk to you or hit you up when they need something or want something. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you got to get to a point where it's like you over that shit. You past that shit. Like you, like, oh man, this ain't how it's going anymore. You know. But yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I feel so bad for people, man. This is why I talk about it, because it's like I feel so bad for people. I wish I had God's power sometimes to just heal and fix the world, but I know I'm not God, and I know I don't. And it's just like you have to try and just do God's work through your lifestyle, through your ways, and just try and promote God's way as much as you can, man, because that's the only way that's going to help us. That's the only way that's going to help us get through, see the light, elevate, progress, heal, rehabilitate. Because, man, you keep trying to put your trust and hope and faith into other people, you're going to be let down every time. You're going to be disappointed every time. Expectations that you have for other people to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, anything. It's like, don't even expect someone to text you back. Don't even expect someone to call you back. Don't even expect someone to email. Nothing. Like nothing. Don't expect nothing from nobody. Nothing. Because you are going to be let down every motherfucking time. Every time. To the point where you going to be motherfucking thinking you crazy. You going to be questioning your sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like that I'm telling you. Like, you going to be like, am I crazy? Just because you had the wrong expectations for a crazy motherfucker. You going to be thinking you crazy because you had the wrong expectations for a crazy motherfucker. Regardless of who it is. Friendship, relationship, don't even matter, man. Family member, don't even matter, y'all. You'll be let down every time. And that's why it's just best to focus on yourself, build yourself, get yourself right, do what you need to do, and go from there. I'll be back with more content. This is just something to break the ice, come back a little bit, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned for more content. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I hope everyone's okay, living safely, living securely, uh, living faithfully, committed, dedicated, and motivated. All right, stay out the way of these crazy ass freaking people, man. Just stay out the way, That's my best advice to anyone out there watching this. Stay out the way.